are there already playoff implications? The answer is absolutely. Absolutely. I do not think the Buffalo Bills will lose another game or lose a game this season if they lose to the Ravens on Sunday night. I think last I checked, the Buffalo Bills are favored in every single game they have this season on their schedule. So they could very well go undefeated, or if the Ravens pull off a win, 15-1, and probably capture that number 1 seed and home field advantage through the playoffs. Ravens have a significantly harder schedule given their division alone, but also their non-divisional schedule. So this game is huge. Everyone's saying it's huge for the Ravens to win this game from a psychological standpoint and all that, and I get it. How many years have we talked about the Ravens having a great roster, a better roster than the teams that are playing in the playoffs, but they come up short. They start playing non-Raven football, start doing things that don't make sense, stuff we haven't seen them do all regular season, but in the playoffs get here, it is act totally different. I get it from a psychological standpoint. But this has implications because there's no challenge in the AFC East for the Buffalo Bills this year. The New York Jets are not going to beat the Buffalo Bills. The Miami Dolphins are not going to beat the Buffalo Bills. The New England Patriots, they're taking steps forward in the right direction. Drake May is ascending. You give him Stephon Diggs. You got Mike Vrabel as a head coach. I understand New England's trending in the right direction. I still don't think they're good enough to challenge the Buffalo Bills. So I feel like they will sweep their division. So that's 6 wins automatically right there. And then they're favored in the rest of their games throughout the course of the season. So you look at that alone, there's playoff implications, definitely. The Ravens want home field advantage. It starts on week 1. As far as the psychological thing is, look, you return to the scene of the crime. You return to the place where the way that you lost the game, Mark Andrews dropping the 2-point conversion in the end zone would look like a surefire. Who knows what could have happened? The perception is that if Andrews makes that catch and they tie the game up, that the Ravens will win that game and end up going to the AFC Championship game against the Kansas City Chiefs. That was the perception that had Andrews made that catch. We don't know. We never will know. But, yeah, you want to go this is exactly what you want to start the season. You want to go back to the place where it happened, and you want to beat that team. But I can tell you it's not going to matter. This is not going to matter if the Ravens win. This is going to be, okay, do it in January. If you lose, yeah, it'll be front page news when the Ravens lose, because that's how it is. It'll be the perception is that you can't beat Buffalo and you can't beat Kansas City. You're great against everyone else, but you can't beat those 2 teams in your conference. The guys that you have to go through to get to the Super Bowl. So if you don't win this game, that perception is going to continue to be talked about. It's going to continue to get more noise. And you can't be taken seriously when it comes to the playoffs because everyone knows that you can't beat those 2 teams. So, yeah, if the Ravens win, that helps shut down that narrative a little bit. But at the same time, what does it really mean? Okay, it means you're a great regular season team. You took care of business against a good team in the regular season. But can you do it in January? So, all that being said, yeah, this game is probably more important for the Ravens to win the game because of everything I just said. Same time, it's not going to matter. Get it done in January. You have to start putting that out there that you have the ability to play in the playoffs against these great teams, that you can beat these teams in the playoffs, that you're not going to continue to cave and be something other than yourself. That's what this game kind of means to me.